Later on in the week, you ask yourself why your energy is low, why things are going this way in your life, why your blessings are not coming to you because you're blocking your blessings, because you're operating at low vibration. Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another free flow conversation with your boy, Jeroy, if you know what I mean. And I'm just gonna get right into it. I woke up this morning, grand rising, what a blessing. I looked out the window, the sun was shining, the vibrations were high, and I figured I would jump on here and have a conversation with my tribe, with my people. Now, this is really for the young boys, but of course, there are some girls, there are some females that follow this channel, so it's gonna give you a little bit of understanding when it comes to, no pun intended, No Nut November, okay? We're in November now, it's November 3rd. And I really wanted to cover this because in 2018, I actually covered this. And of course, there's been so many videos since, but Jeroy has his own perspective. I have my own unique perspective, okay? Stay true to self. So I figured I would bring it back, talk to the young boys that need that spiritual uplifting or more understanding when it comes to this. You need to hear a different perspective, okay? Check it out. No Nut November. Now, I'm not really big on like the trends and when everybody is doing one thing at one time, if you know what I mean. Stay true to self. I'm my own individual. It kind of scares me when everybody is doing the same thing. But No Nut November is a little bit different for me. I like it because it's good to see the young boys not making fun of each other, bullying each other, but supporting each other. Like if you look in the comment sections, you're gonna see young boys saying, yo, I'm a weekend. And then you're gonna see other young boys commenting saying, yo, you got this. You got this for the month. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it going. You got this. Everyone is more in support of each other in November. But the most important part, I need you guys to bear with me. I'm gonna be all over the place in this video, but I promise you, you're gonna pull some value from this video. The main point is to know your why. And this is in every aspect of life. Because if you start No Nut November with no why, you're not gonna make it. You're just not going to make it, okay? So the why is most important. What is your intention? Now, I just want to give you guys a little breakdown real quick. This is from experience. I can talk about this from experience. I'm a man myself. I had my high school days when pornography was a bigger part in my life at the time. That's when I was watching pornography, and I didn't really realize the effects that it was gonna have on my life until later. And I'm a strong believer in, I tell people all the time, hey, do what you want. Just be willing to deal with the consequences of your actions. And a lot of people think that they can just get away doing things day to day as if the energy is not gonna cycle back. You know what I'm saying? It's cause and effect. What you do in this moment is there's gonna be an outcome to this, good or bad. Now, when it comes to masturbation, people think it just has like a little effect, right? Just a little effect, it's temporary, it can't be that serious. I can still walk on my feet after I'm masturbating, I can still do this, do that. But you don't really know until you get around more people and you talk to more people who are actually educated. They actually know what they're talking about. People who have experienced this. Now, let me tell you from my experiences. When I used to watch pornography, there was a part in my life, of course, where it didn't really bother me. I wasn't thinking about it impacting my mind or anything like that. I felt good. It just felt like I was going through a curious process in my life. A lot of people are like, yo, pornography is free. And I've said it before. Pornography comes with a cost. Everything comes with a cost. It can be free for your eyes, but it comes with the cost. And the cost of pornography is going to be your spirit and your soul and the energy that you have from within that you're draining every single time. I'm one of those dudes where I don't mess with the government, okay? Whatever the government is doing, I don't want to do that. You know, I want to stay away from what the government is doing and the elites are doing. So you got to be able to follow the trails, follow the moves and stuff like that. Now ask yourself, I want you guys to ask yourself a bunch of questions throughout this video. Why do you think pornography is free? Go ahead, comment in the comment section. Why do you think pornography is free? Instagram is dominating a lot of our timelines, right? A lot of them. Not everybody, but there's a lot of females, big boobs, big booties all over Instagram. And for most of you guys, it seems like you can't avoid it. What I will first tell you is that you can avoid it, right? You have control of a lot of the stuff you consume. They're just feeding you with what you've been consuming. Because I've heard people say before, oh, it's kind of hard to not do this and do that when all this is on my timeline. Well, then you need to start by unfollowing the hundreds of girls that take naked pictures all the time. Start there, and then your algorithm will change up a little bit, and then you can get back to living a peaceful life. Okay? Now, I'm sure some of you guys have heard that when you masturbate, you're draining your life force, okay? And that's a pretty obvious thing. Your sperm can create a human. So don't you think that it would carry some sacredness to it? Look at athletes. Whenever they're getting ready for competition or they're about to go into play, why are they not masturbating? Why are they not having sex with their significant other? Interesting. Now, majority of you guys, a majority of my tribe, you already know how much I value health. That's basically this channel, everything about a healthy lifestyle, all the components of health. Health is wealth. And there's 5 main components: mental, physical, spiritual, intellectual, and social. And if pornography has been dominating your life, just know you've been damaging all of those areas. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, all 5 areas. Let's start with the mental. Most people that I know that still deal with pornography issues, watching pornography, masturbating, they're dealing with depression. They're still dealing with something in the past that they haven't healed from. They haven't faced. They're bored and they're looking for some type of relief, and they built an addiction, so they masturbate. Intellectual. What are you learning from this? You're not even learning how to have sex with a real woman. They are actors. You're not learning anything from this. You're not growing your intellect. Social. Most these men, most these young boys that are in the crib masturbating, bro, you're not learning how to articulate yourself in front of people because you've been fantasizing too much. You haven't been in real time, okay? It's not teaching you anything about sex. For real, for real. Physical. Most athletes, before a big event, they're not having sex with their woman because they realize, this is from studies, this is real life, that your semen holds energy. So why would you drain your life force before a big event? It makes you strong. When you drain your energy, when you drain your semen, it makes you weaker. But you wouldn't know that if you've just been in the mix. You really gotta pay attention to your body, for real. This is not for anybody that's thinking basically. And then spiritual. You ain't doing nothing for your spirit at all. All you're doing is draining your spirit. And a lot of people, man, this is one of my favorite quotes from Jay-Z: don't run from the pain, go towards it, okay? You want to handle what this issue is now. Ask yourself these questions. What is the reason I am doing this? Go back to the beginning, the source of this, because that will help you resolve this problem. Why am I doing this? And then you could really face yourself and get to the bottom of it, because a lot of us are just in this hamster wheel, just going about it, doing it like it's just some regular thing, and there won't be any consequences. It really bothers me how much people get caught up in the matter of life, like things, material things, but none of us really want to master our energy. Like everything that you need to accomplish in this life, everything that you need to achieve, whatever you want in this life, is from within. So wouldn't you think you would have to master your energy from within? Draining your life force and giving your energy and directing your attention to pornography. Because what I was taught from all the spiritual teachers that helped me evolve into the man I am today, into the alpha male I am today, they always tell me wherever you direct your attention is where your life force is going to flow. So if you're directing your attention often to pornography, where do you think your life force is going to flow? Knowledge of self, man. There's a solid amount of young kings watching this, and you need to tap back into that king energy, man. What do you want to do with your life? Tap into that divine energy, right? Live consciously. Tap into that consciousness, okay? The consciousness is going to come with a lot of the women that are on these porn sites, man. They've been manipulated into that situation, right? They were very vulnerable in a time where they were very insecure, and they were manipulated into that. You know what we call that? Sex trafficking. Sex trafficking. Is that something you support? You got to ask yourself these questions. You wouldn't find this information if you're not living consciously. Focus, right? Focus is such a simple word, but focus. What does it mean to really focus? So many of us have mastered distraction, right? The devil's ways. We're falling for all these illusions, all these fantasies, and all these materialistic items. But you need to focus and tap back into concentration. You need to concentrate and focus on the things that you want out of life. And that's why it's so easy for me to not do these things, because I know what I want out of life. And a lot of y'all don't know what you want. So figure out what you want out of life and then start taking the actions to get what you want. Because pornography, I can tell you right now, a majority of you guys watching this don't want to be porn stars. So what are you doing? Knowledge of self, man. Tap back in, focus, right? Focus up. If you want to find a good woman, if you want to build a family, you're not going to do that by continuing to watch pornography. When women see me, they say, oh my God, your energy, right? When people watch my videos, your energy. When I walk in the building, this is real stuff. When I walk in the building, I have an aura to me, right? Because I'm mastering my energy. I'm working every single day on breathing exercises, making sure that I'm training my insides. I'm meditating, right? I'm eating as healthy as possible. I'm reading, I'm learning new things. I'm mastering my energy. And a lot of y'all have not been mastering your energy. You've only been draining it. You need to focus up and get out of those old ways. If you want change, then make change. If you want change, then change. It's very simple. It's not too complex. And I want a lot of you guys to be very successful, grow, and do amazing things for your family. Pornography is a waste of time. And these elites that are feeding this to you, they have an agenda. Just know that. They have an agenda, and you got to stop supporting that agenda. I'm hoping the best for all of you guys. If any of y'all have any other questions about this, I could talk about this forever. This is my perspective on it. Knowledge of self. You need to start with the mind and ask yourself why. Knowledge of self. If you have any more questions, you guys can hit me up on Instagram. You know the deal. Ask me in the comment section if you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, send to a friend that really needs some support on their spiritual journey, needs to tap into enlightenment. Be a good friend, man. I'm going to holler at y'all soon. As always, stay true to self, and I'm out.